Peace be upon you. You have been robbed of your attention, and the only way to get it back is through a dopamine detox. You know, there are times when you find yourself watching a YouTube video, for example, publish this YouTube video, and you find yourself scrolling through the comments or scrolling through the suggested videos and telling yourself that, nah, I'm paying attention to what this guy is saying, and you're just lying to yourself. There are also times when time just passes you by, or you forget what you even wanted to do in the first place, and you just can't get things done. Have you experienced this before? If yes, then this video will help you get back what has been taken away from you. To take back control of your life, but most importantly your attention, you need to first reboot yourself or your brain the hard way, and a dopamine detox will be your superhero. So as I've said in my previous video, you have been robbed, and in this video I'll give you guys 4 tips on how you can quickly jumpstart this dopamine detox. So before I give you guys these tips, I want you guys to understand that these tips are merely ways that you can jumpstart the process, you know, like a hard reset. Eventually this is the lifestyle that you would want to incorporate as time goes by. As human beings, we need to understand that our most expensive currency is our attention, and these are tips that can help you preserve your attention or put your attention into better work. So let me tell you what you need to do now. So the first thing is for you to accept the fact that you are a consumer, and you need to drastically reduce the way you consume. For most people, this is the hardest part: acknowledgement. Once you're able to acknowledge your mistakes, you can then take action on them. So now you've acknowledged the fact that you are a consumer. The next thing I want you to do is for you to identify your bad habits. Literally write them down on a sheet of paper and drastically cut down these bad habits or activities just for a week. So I'm giving you guys this short time span because I want you guys to go hardcore on this, like literally cut them off. So let me give you an example. Like for me, what I always struggled with was my screen time, like 12 hours, 17 hours, I'm not kidding. So I now put this widget on my home screen. I'll give you guys an example of my wallpaper. It allows me to keep track of my screen time usage and to actually make me feel guilty and more mindful of the way I spend time on my phone. So then the last tip is what I call the overall detox equation. So the overall detox equation says that your bad habits out equals your good habits in. Any bad habits that you're trying to remove, you bring in a good habit to replace that bad habit. So let me give you guys an example. Spending 10 to 12 hours on Netflix, that's the bad habits that we're trying to cut down. The good habits that you can bring in is reading books or spending time with family or just going out and enjoy the nature. Another one is binge eating junk food. That's the bad habits that you want to remove. And then eating clean food, basically what I call kitchen food, will now be the good habits that I want to bring in. I want you to find ways in which you can use this equation to your advantage. I know that these habits are not the easiest to just drop, but I want you to try, and I know that they'll help you a lot. As I said, this is just you trying to do a hard reset, but eventually you find ways to incorporate this as a lifestyle. I want you to also share your detox equation down in the comments below, or you can send it to my mail in the description down below. This will really help you with a form of accountability and progress. So share this to a friend who might need this. You might never know, man.